My husband pretended to give me a loving hug. I never expected him to secretly kiss my mother. I had just stepped out the door. The two who had been awkward a moment ago instantly got flirty. They could not wait to wrap their arms around each other. When I reached my car, I realized I had forgotten my car keys, so I walked back inside. When the door opened, they both instantly panicked. My mother's hair looked a total mess. As I asked my mother what had happened, my mother said a book had fallen to the floor. She said she messed up her hair while picking it up. Then I noticed my husband's shirt buttons were misaligned. He smiled and said he must have buttoned it wrong this morning. I did not think much of it, so I started looking for my car keys. Suddenly, I spotted the keys on the floor. As I bent down to pick them up, I unexpectedly found a piece of lingerie. But the lingerie was not mine. I picked it up and started asking about it. At that moment, my mother hurried over. She said awkwardly that it must have fallen while she was hanging laundry. I gave her a silent look. Then I turned and left for work. But I did not actually leave. Instead, I went to the door and made a show of closing it. Then I quietly hid in a corner. They thought I had already gone to work. Then they embraced each other again. I watched it all silently, but I had already planned my revenge. The next day, while they were eating fruit together, I suddenly appeared in front of them, and I told my husband I was pregnant. For a moment, they were both shocked, but my husband pretended to be happy. My mother also pretended to congratulate us. Then I smiled and said I had even better news. Then a tall, handsome man walked in. I introduced him as Mark the lawyer. He was also the father of the baby. My husband lost it and accused me of betraying him, but my mother asked whether we were truly in love. I said firmly that we had been together for a long time. At that moment, my mother seemed encouraged. She admitted to her relationship with my husband. Then my husband said he truly loved my mother. He wanted me to let them be together. But they did not know it was all part of my plan. Then Mark took a voice recorder out of his pocket. He played their earlier conversation. My mother realized I had deceived them. Seeing the lawyer standing right there in front of them, the two of them had no choice but to leave the house.